Can you hear me now? Yeah, can you hear me now? We're gonna have to take it from the top. Still no sound? Talk about it. Now the sound is good. Yeah, they're gonna play. Yeah. Let's take it from the top. See, you know what happens now? See, people don't like the introduction. I've been hearing that. When people brand new or they trying to peek in, they don't like the intro. It's too long. You understand? We take attendance here. If you don't like it, take your ass down to the other YouTube stations. Here we take attendance. You understand? Here we acknowledge each other. You dig what I'm saying? That's love. That's love, because I'm not here to beat nobody. I'm not here to give nobody bullshit content and run. You see, I'm not here to try to make rent money. You understand what I'm saying? So let's take it from the top, okay? As you come on in, know that you're in a safe space. Know that you're in a space of learning and getting learned up. Know that you're in a space of educating and being educated. Know that you're in a space for conversation, comments and concerns, questions and answers. You're in a space of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. A space of love, hella right. A space of masters and militant men. A space of queens and queen comrades. A space of integrity. Ain't no fronting here. Intelligence. A space of love. Okay? Yeah, this is your space. A space where we are working on a united path towards what? True liberation. As you come on in. Yeah. Classroom assistants. I said, as you come on in, please keep all contact information in the chat. Yeah, for people who are serious with inquiries, put all contact information in the chat. For the duration and throughout the class, please keep all funding information. Hashtags, green screens, apps with cash, pals that pay, unions that are Western, grants with money, red cups, blue cups. Hold on now, got diggity dug it, I-21 cups. Yeah. See, the family is blessed. Yeah. Everybody moves. Yeah. I-21 Izzy cups. Yeah. That's what we talking about. Yeah. Squeegee man cups, squeegee man pockets, the pastor's pockets. Yeah, the pastor's collection plate. Give it up, Rev. Y'all been milking the communities for years. Don't make me put you down in that dirt. Yeah. Give it up, Rev. Yeah, it's a war going on outside. Fund the war effort. If you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, please book an assessment. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't wait until you're cuffed up. Yeah. Don't wait until your child's mother kicking you out. Don't wait until that broad you've been taking care of kicks you out. Yeah. Don't wait. Yeah. Don't wait until HR give you a pink slip. Yeah, it's too late. Yeah. Don't wait until the free sessions it has been exhausted. Yeah. Get yourself together. Get yourself together. Yeah. Don't wait until you're triggered because you've been, coming on to somebody who's a straight man. Yeah, he ain't checking for you like that. Yeah. Now get yourself together. Get you anger management session, bit of people. Yeah. Book an assessment. If you or anybody you know is in need of a domestic violence intervention, yeah, get real help. Don't get that bullshit. Yeah, get somebody who's certified and book an assessment. Stop sending each other outside with stakes on your eye. Yeah. Eye jammies and speed knots, swollen cheeks, busted lips and noses and all that. Yeah. Twist up wrists. Listen, stop embarrassing the family like that. Yeah, you book yourself the intervention and assessment and sessions. If you or anybody you know is in need of an intimate relationship abuse, consultation or counseling, book an assessment. Learn the warning signs, the behaviors that should alarm you. Characters and characteristics that should heighten your awareness levels. Listen, past traumas, people, conversations, listen, events, situations that should have your alertness levels on 1,000. Remember, with this information, the life that you save could be your own. See, yeah, we here. Yeah, we here. And we're going to get to it. We're going to get some learning done today. Yeah, it's a lot of bitch ass shit going on the internet. Yeah, fund the war effort. This won't be monetized. The language is going to be a little bit extreme tonight. So make sure you're able there. Yeah, make sure that you will be able over there to break it down for the kiddies. If the kids is listening and watching, yeah, we're going to put that out there. Yeah, I'm going to let it be known. Okay? Yeah. Because they can't see me. And I've been telling y'all that. Bitch ass shit. Beating the town like me. Putting the work in for others. Okay? Yeah. Before y'all talk spicy. But we got some people to tag. Somebody tag that little flamer. What's this little boy name? The girl boy. The fairy. What they call them? Not dapper. What they call them? Them dudes, dandies. What's it? Durand, Bernard. Yeah. Bring your little pasty ass to class. Come on, sweetness. Come to class. Somebody tag them. Yeah. And the rest of the community. Yeah, all the now and later Skittles. Come on. Because we don't bother y'all. Y'all done had a nice little run. But the disrespect of hetero straight men, that's going to stop. Trust and believe. I don't think y'all want to really go there. We could turn it up in the streets. Stop disrespecting black men. But tag him. Who else we got? Raekwon, the chef. Yeah. Wu-Tang extraordinaire. Yeah. Come on to class, Ray. My homie. Yeah. Come on to class, Ray. You got some explaining to do. Keke Wyatt. Oh, girl, you know we love you. Been loving you. But yeah, you got to bring your ass to class, sugar. Yeah. Yup. Come on to class. Men DC's too. Yeah, y'all bring y'all ass to class. Any of my little pimp buddies out there? My Max? Yeah. Bring y'all ass to class. Somebody tag Rosebud. Yeah, tag them. Yeah, because I need to make sure that we're relaying this properly. Tag them to come to class. Dummy May. Yeah, come on, Dummy May. You a class representative. Boy, you been in here. Man, you about to be class president. Dummy May, bring your ass to class. Yup, come on back. And what's this man name? Yada? Yeah, you definitely need to come to class, sir. Y'all make a living off of this bullshit. While people like me sincerely here, working, helping, got people on my caseload for years in here. Yeah. So I don't mind the chit chatter. You understand? I know what I do. Yeah. And I know what I never claimed to be. I don't front. This is a man, heterosexual man here. Yeah. All the ladies love me. You see, all the ladies is my classroom assistants, except for a few. But y'all got 90% classroom assistants are the ladies. How y'all ladies doing? Huh? Beautiful. I see you, see Bliz, my sniper. Yeah, Marshy. I see you 900 back. Yeah. I see you, Andre. Look beautiful. But y'all know what it is. So listen, check it out now. Put the little tweeds down. I know y'all like to put that thing in the air. Put it down. Sober up. Put your little drinky drinks. Yeah, twist up that muscatel and that damn ripple y'all be drinking. Put that shit to the side. It's sober class tonight. Get your screen recording on. Yeah, because you see how they playing games already. Yeah, get your, my buddy Love. Y'all like it? Yeah. Yeah, screen record, get all that shit. Let's see who's in class, goddammit. Let's see who's in class. Ooh-wee. First in class, lovely lady. You up in here. Andrea Jones, second. Look at C. What up, C? Philly in the building. 215. What up, C? How you holding up? Yeah, we still here. We still here. Giving you love. We still grieving with you. We still holding you up. Yeah, because that's what we do. Ain't no fronting around here. You understand? 1, 2, 3. Y'all shiny for me. What's going on? Dust Road 517. What up? Marshy. God damn it. Hey, you. I see you, Marshy. Ooh, fine ass. Marshy, makeup artist extraordinaire. If you need it, boy, let her take care. Yeah, let her take care. Let her do your little, man, shit. Call her if you going on a job interview. You need your little shit done. Hey, your weddings, your photo ops, whatever. Get in touch. Yeah, hit Marshy up. Eric Carlo, Riverwalk. San Antonio in the building. What up, Dow? What up? Snoop the Bear TV. What up? Yeah, Green Apples. Peace. What's going on? 900 Patty, Georgia in the building. What up? Yep, Andrea Jones. Much appreciation for the early war effort. For the always war effort. They know. They hear your name all the time. Yeah, hood-scented highlights. What up? Big Red Shaolin. What's going on? We see you. Yeah, Mr. Strictly and Game, the brand, John Tay, LA in the building. Yeah. We see you. What up? Mike Nice, what's going on? Yeah, Boy, I tell you, Terrence P. Takim, what up? Ooh, we see you. What's going on? Yeah, Lisa Lovely, what up? We see you. Yeah, we see you. What's going on? We see you. Who else? Oh, wait, Lionheart Rick, what up, fam? What up? We see you. What's going on? Mr. Mac, 55 for Mr. Mac. 55 for Mr. Mac. Neville Chung, what up? We see you. Just Fro, what up? Shatta, Wild Bill, what up? What up, Trev? We see you. What's going on? Yeah, y'all up in here, Philip Boone. Yeah, we see you. What up? What we doing tonight? Jean, Helene, Kim Yu. What up? Canada's in the building. The first responders, lifesavers from the Great North. What up? George Johnson, what up? Yeah. Who that? Amar, what up? We see you. Yeah. Oh, man, it's going down today. Yeah, y'all up in here deep? That's what we talking about. Get it popping. Let them know we here. Steve Johnson, what up? Benjamin. God damn it. What up, Benjamin? Yeah. Ooh, what up? Who that? Saul. 55 for Saul. 55 for Saul. Bionic Prince, what up? OG Kicks, what up? Ty. What up? Yeah, come on through. Let's go. Kim Williams, what up? What's going on? Ooh, good wrestler, the global hustler. Cuckoo the Bag of Bones in here from Zurich, Switzerland. Let's go. Marcus, what up? Meef Bucks, what up? Philly in the building, what up? Ooh, Kenya, what's going on? I see you. Oh, man. Cool K King in the building. Yes, Grustler, good looking out. My fam, I'm up early, representing you up. That's what I'm saying. Get to it. That's discipline. That's grown man shit. Brandon Hawkins, what up? Yeah, y'all deep. Yeah, see Blaze, my sniper. Let's go. Yeah. We see y'all. Yeah. Willie Bethel, what up? Ooh, who's the king of Philly? Who that? Ooh, you up in here? A squared. God damn, you up in here. We see you. Yeah, what up? Okay, Hands 2K, what up? Grave diggers pop 55. 55 for grave diggers pop. Boy, yeah. See, I put Raekwon up in there. Everybody want to come through. Yeah. But we ain't going to start with Ray. I want to get this cream puff out of the way. That's why I ain't going to start with Ray. January, what up? Yeah, because all that, I don't care what kind of joke it is. I don't care what kind of context it is. I don't care how it was edited. I don't care if it was a meme. I don't care where it's coming from. We're going to stop the disrespect of heterosexual black men. We're going to stop it. Over. Not when the other side, not when that flag waving side, y'all running around, running up in little boys, grippers. We gonna stop that. When y'all got all this other weird shit going on, we gonna stop that disrespect. So, homie, we let you live in this class. When you was running down the aisle to get your little awards and shit, looking like a little goddamn Tinkerbell, running up and down, screaming, spinning, and doing all that other weirdo shit that people have grown a tolerance for. We left you alone. Yeah, because you out, you flaming. And that's cool. And that flaming, that shit don't do nothing for us. That's where y'all community get it effed up. Back in the days when y'all was still closeted and you knew that was just who you were. That was your kink. That was your behavior. That's who you laid with. But here you was black. Here you was melanated. And we had a specific struggle. So people didn't know that how many of y'all pushed for civil rights, how many of y'all pushed for black power, how many of y'all pushed, man, for prison reforms and all that shit. Yeah, the community always been there. But once y'all got the bag, just like a lot of other conscious and woke people, y'all believed in the old faith. So it became more of, let me keep getting my black ass blown out by these old faiths, and I could change who I am. I don't have to appear as a black man. I could be a little fairy. So we let you live. I know I did, because I seen your weird ass running around and being pushed through all the talk shows and shit. Mr. What is it? Bernard? But all that, you want to see straight men stop breathing? That's what it is? And that's funny? That's a joke. Okay. That's funny. That's ha-ha, right? Okay. So now, I guess we got to see why that's funny to you. Because black men not breathing? Yeah. Unless your father is part of the community too. Because he raised you along with your mammy. But they might be grippergate because, again, they're in the industry or were in the industry. And we know how that shit runs in the line. We know how nobody gets in there without some type of nepotism. We know how no one is in there without sitting on one of them casting couches. We already seen it. We already witnessed it. We see, in this class, we go to the Old-Fade platforms. We go to their little TikToks. We see Old-Fade men, straight men, say that they would never have an acting job, never have a commercial, never be in the spaces that they are if they didn't do some type of wild rainbow activity. So we know black men are doing it because y'all don't bring no value to the table. Y'all don't. So I'm not the dummy. I know that talent don't mean nothing. Diddy. Yeah, Diesel Diddy showed us that. The most talented don't go nowhere. It's who's going to let Diddy bust them cheeks. He learning from Clive. So why would I think in 2026 that this little Durand boy, who, as we're going to see from the notes, listen, you was raised to be just who you are. Light in the ass. Tinkerbell. That's why you quickly, as soon as the cameras got on you, was disparaging to us. We don't mess with y'all. We don't. But it's funny to you when asked, right? What are you tired of? You said you're tired of straight men breathing? Like that was funny. And nobody said shit. See, because when Eric Garner said he couldn't breathe, how funny was that? When George Floyd said he couldn't breathe, how funny was that? When we just had over a decade of men, black men, unarmed, murdered by law enforcement, murdered by old phase who just wanted to take us out of here, to take our breath. You understand what I'm saying? How funny was it then? How funny was it? Where you at? Durand? How funny was that? So you're tired of black men, straight black men breathing, right? Because I don't know if I've done told y'all in this class of because again, of all of the black folk, right, that were unalived over the last decade. You could pull names. We could go from Sandra Bland on up. We can go from Freddie Gray on up. All of the bodies, all of the individuals who made the news. How many of them were rainbow? How many of them were rainbow? How many? Not many. Damn near none of the black men that were unalived that made national news were of that flag. So I don't think it's funny when you're talking about straight men not breathing and you sick of them breathing. And of course, Complex Magazine was the governing body that reporter or content creator, whoever the hell she was, that asked that question and pushed it viral. But your father, we don't need Durand Bernard in here. We need the father in here. Because if the father's straight, he's sick of you breathing, Dad. If you straight, he's sick of you breathing. He think it's funny. Just like, all the Project 2025s, all of the, T-47 cronies, right? The Benji Netanyahus, they feel it's funny, right? When black men are coming up unalived and on trees and gunned down in the streets. Nobody in that community says shit to them. That ain't funny here. It's not. I didn't get a chuckle out of it. Bitch boy. So you could suck Dizzle, and Disney. That's what you could do. You so sick of us breathing, you have trouble breathing while you smoking somebody's wood. Yeah, until you choke. Get gagged up. That's what you do. Yeah. Smoke wood and desire. Straight up. Straight up. Keep it moving. Since straight men offend you so much. And again, y'all can take it how you want it. Because I know in this class, we don't discriminate. We got rainbows in the class. Yeah. Yeah, we got Now Later Skittles here. Like I always say, if a shoe don't fit, don't put your fat foot in it. But we not going to keep getting disrespected around here. That's what gives others a pass to take us out. If it's good for the bagel meisters, it's good for the straight men, black men. Don't do it no more. Simple as that. Dude, this is where we coming from with it, though. No, look, this is in his interview. Let's take it to the notes. I was homeschooled as well. And because music was such a prominent presence in the house, my learning environment was custom made for who I was at each level. At first, I felt like I had a little bit of FOMO. I felt like my mom was tripping by homeschooling me. But then as I got older and realized that I had less distractions, having to have this anxiety about dealing with other people's liabilities, right? This is how because you was touched from a youngin'. Other people, see, so they took you out of a greater society and coddled you because they must have peeped something weird about you and knew you couldn't hang. They knew it. So look, they homeschooled you, which again creates antisocial thoughts and behaviors. So you might have been playing in your own grippers before you even knew what it was. Let's continue. Having to go in a building and dealing with that versus I can go and access that if I want to deal with all of that. So just the awareness of my environment was early on. So yeah. So they might have knew you had candy in your goddamn diaper. Or maybe they raised you to be like that, to sacrifice your ass so you could get in the industry because they never made it. All right? So here's a question. Another question. Look. So she made sure you were well-rounded. How can somebody be well-rounded if they're talking about straight men in that manner? Okay? But let me give it to you. So she made sure you were well-rounded. That's awesome. With your father, did you get to experience behind-the-scenes life or do any touring? Yes, my first tour was in 2005 for Earth, Wind & Fire's summer tour. I was 16 at the time, and I got a chance to be part of what I call a quote-unquote a hive. A hive, right? Like they call the beehive and all that. 16 on tour with grown-ass men. We don't know if anybody in Earth, Wind & Fire identify as such. Right? They could have been playing in his little grippers behind a drum set or something. We don't know. But for a 16-year-old that was homeschooled to be on a tour with a band that's been around since the early 70s, we don't know what transpired with him to feel such a disdain for straight men. It is everything, that is going on behind the scenes. That's what he said. Right? Look now. More recently, right? Looking back at Tiny Desk, which is that little performance platform, it was so much bigger than me, right? Because when I look at it, I'm seeing not just myself, but I'm seeing other black queer men who look and act like me and showing them that we can take up space. We can be sharp and we can be rehearsed if given the opportunity. This is stick up for your little Now Later clique. That's what you can do. Stick up for it all the time. Don't move away from that. We're not saying that you shouldn't do it, but you won't do it at our expense. You won't disrespect us. We don't bother y'all, right? Bernard used his acceptance speech as an opportunity to uplift Black queer people. Thanking his parents by pulling them on stage and calling attention to what community care can actually look like. Okay? Listen now. Yeah. This little fairy. Yeah. Yeah. Fenty thong wearing ass nigga. Listen, happy Black History Month. For the rest of my life. Right? That black, yeah, okay. He said at the beginning of his speech, listen, I want to remind everyone that we are all we got. And we know who I'm referring to, so please give yourself some grace and extend your kindness to your neighbor who needs it. But it's not for straight Black men who you said you tired of seeing them breathe. Just like the cops who was tired of seeing George Floyd breathe. Just like the cops who was tired of seeing Eric Garner breathe. These are straight men, consistently under attack, consistently lynched, consistently unalive at the pleasures of people who we know the majority of people in that community who identify are Ofe men. Ofe men identify in that flag. So when his little brown ass is talking about you don't want to see us breathe, you sick of seeing us breathe, fuck you, lame. And your daddy and your mama, bitch. Just that simple. Plain and simple. We not going to keep getting disrespected. We don't bother y'all. Haven't bothered y'all in a long time. Y'all done had tolerance and acceptance. Keep it moving. We not the butt of your jokes. Let's move on. Take care of that little punk first. And his daddy. Your daddy raised a bitch. Yeah. Piano playing fucking flame. Now, be upset with that. Like the tired of straight men breathing. Word? That's where we at with it? In 2026? Yeah, all right. But they quick to praise Jesus and the Lord. No, get that shit out of here. Told you, we don't mess with none of them institutions over here. Not this class. Eat dizzle and dizna, lizard. Let's move on. Okay. Since it's hot and it's just coming through. No, we're not going to mess with Yada yet. I got to save that. I got to segue into that. Because, again, I keep telling you, when you're independent, we get minimal. Shanita Jones, much appreciation for the war effort. We get minimal support when you're independent. And, again, people think that this shit is easy. It's not easy getting out in the community, right? And finding pockets where our kids need educating, where our communities is suffering from what the OFE is doing, and migrants is dumped in there, and all the shit that I do on my own. It ain't easy. Not by a long shot, but I get it done. Y'all don't see me cry and complain, but when y'all blow these people up on the internet and I read it, I can see the play. These people don't do shit. Bells and whistles, headphones, microphones, streamers and all this bullshit. Yo, all this weird shit like they doing. These people are eating off you. Straight up. Some I will refuse to do and refuse to get into. I'm not with the bullshit. I can work and get my work done without that dumb shit. But I keep blowing them up and I keep looking and reading like, y'all don't see that this dude is full of shit? But then again, I always remember I'm dealing with 5%. I'm dealing with 5% of the all wise and civilized, those who have knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. I already know that. So the 85, the Bill Powers, is going to always dominate this shit. Always. So I already understand that. But you watch and see, I look and see. And even in the 5%, they getting got. Because again, the bells and the whistles, the smoke and the mirrors, it dazzles them. I'm not dazzling. You understand? I'm dazzling to the women folk who understand that energy. And we know how we do. I see y'all ladies, gorgeous, beautiful, intelligent. Yeah, I'll never shift that. Yeah, I always tell y'all how y'all do and acknowledge that. Yeah, people don't understand that. They want to hate that shit there. Yeah, I from head to toe, I see it all. Yeah, how y'all doing? Listen, so we gonna get to the y'all shit. Don't worry about it. Raekwon, that's why y'all here, and we got to see it, and I gotta check it. I gotta check it. You know why I gotta check it? Because I've been telling y'all how these dudes can't eat without the Ofe. They can't do it. I don't care how much y'all believe that they worth. I don't care who tells you they pushing numbers and they bosses and all this other weird shit. Nothing moves in any form of entertainment or sports without the Ofe. I'm sorry to tell y'all, them black niggas that y'all looking at don't have shit. They don't have the power to do nothing. They are mannequins. Okay? They just front. They don't have it. And I keep telling y'all that shit. However, when we dealing with the bagel meisters in this day and time, it's very, 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 very important that we use discernment when we talking about who we are fans of. Okay? Because some of them is sitting in a pocket and in a space that could lend to your destruction. Now, a lot of people, especially since about mid last week, keep talking about Indiana, black folks being without electricity and all that. And now people are making the connection to Israel. Now, to each his own. I got people. There's people in class that's right there in Gary, Indiana. And they done had lights and all that. Okay? But since the TikToks is moving and the Instagrams and people are actually in belief that there is some major crisis going on, right? And that everyone is affected in Gary, it's going to keep doing its numbers. It's going to keep moving, and the false narrative is going to do this until it becomes an all-out lie. Okay? But I can't stop people from believing what they want to believe, especially when everybody can research. You dig? So now that people are believing that Israel is not only the cause of, but being funded by the governor and other institutions within the state, we got to look at Raekwon a little weird. Now, I've been telling y'all, I told y'all about Nas. Craig Palmer, much appreciation for the war effort. I told y'all about Nas and his Andreessen Horowitz connection. Nobody brought him up on it because anybody that's connected to it, they are seeing him now as the gatekeeper to the Bagelmeisters on that side. Jay-Z is connected to the Bagelmeisters on another side. You understand? So now these dudes are positioning themselves to get in a pocket where they can continue to eat. And for them, eating is whoever can pull resources out of the industry. There is no more physical, right? Physical formats for music. It's not. You're not going to buy a CD. You're not going to get a vinyl. You're not going to get a cassette. You have to rely on the bagel meister to tell you what you sold and what you're worth. So if you're not in the pocket with them, right? See, I'm not in the pocket the way academics is, the way Joe Button is, the way all these other YouTube spaces that y'all think ain't, but they with them, all of them. They got 250 plus subscribers, 250,000 plus subscribers. They in there with them. They don't tell you that. They act like they independent niggas, but they not. You understand? The same way the Nation of Islam wasn't independent of none of that. You understand? Yeah. Initially they were, just like initially hip hop was, but at a certain point, the old fake came and said, if you want to continue, you do what we say do. It's just that simple. So Raekwon has been making the news for the last few days because of this photo here. This photo here, I had to address it. I wasn't going to say anything. Why? Because personally, I know Ray. Personally. And personally have a certain love for him because of how he treats me. Whenever he saw me, you understand? And because of his cousin. Because his cousin was my day one stick-up partner. Yeah. So I got a different way of talking to you individuals in this class about my connections to any of this. You understand? I had to, because I know how I was treated in the industry. I know I was treated fairly, right? To a degree. I know they know my hammer went off. Listen, man, it was never I don't care where I was at. If I was trying to avoid being seen by them, they calling me out. Yo, Bliz, yo, hold up. Just that simple. So my critique of them, it ain't nothing personal. It's a learning for the class. So when this shit started moving over the weekend and it started coming up in certain people's platforms and people was talking about it, I said, yo, hold on. I got to address this because this here, I was here. This picture where he's wearing the what is this shit? Palantir sweatsuit or jacket? This was at the Cypher. This was at the BET Cypher that they had in Brooklyn and Williamsburg. I was right there. So when I saw it, I said, hold on. I got to talk about this. And I damn sure didn't know what that meant back then. No. I'm sure nobody knew. But he knew. Yeah, he knew. Yeah, I was there. I was at that Cypher all day because I booked my boy. And if there's any behind-the-scene footage, which is funny now, we don't see a lot of behind-the-scene footage. They scrub a lot of that shit because a lot of people who are on the internet not right now can tell truths about that time. And these people get scared of that. Just like they try to wipe away a lot of the tombs and the hieroglyphics, right? Yeah, because our truth takes away the power of their lies. So a lot of shit gets scrubbed. But if there's behind the scene footage, and I'm sure it is, this was 2010. BET Awards Cypher in Brooklyn. My boy was the only one back there with a guitar. Everybody is looking at him like, who's this young dude with a guitar? Why he got a guitar to Cypher? Like what is it? So when I seen Ray, and at the time he was still managed by his brother K, people was looking a little surprised, like, damn, the hell is Bliz doing here? I'm chilling. Because I just want my boy to see that at that time, he was no different, okay, as far as access is concerned to anybody else. I could get anywhere I want to get to. Behind stage, anywhere. Because I'm built like that. Because I put in some work that'll make most of y'all puke for some of these punk-ass rap dudes. So when I want to step out, I can pop out. I'm out. So I got him back there so he could see how this shit really move. And we was there all day. All day. We seen Ice Cube and his sons come through. We seen Run and JoJo come through. We was there the whole day just watching cypher after cypher after cypher. Yeah, right down Williamsburg. But I remember this specifically because when he was wearing this Palantir jacket, he couldn't get his shit together. This cypher took Raekwon, no bullshitting, and anybody who was there would tell you, it took him 38 to 42 takes just to get the freestyle done. Just to get the man. Couldn't get it together. And Wiz Khalifa was there and all them youngins that was right there and there, before anybody really knew who they were shocked. They was like, damn, this is one of the greatest MCs ever. This is why he can't get this freestyle right. 38, I'm not bullshitting. Take 2. Take 7. Take 12. Yeah, about 38. And you know who else was the same? Man, Test My Square. Yeah. Voice of 5'9". Same thing. Took him about 30 takes to get his shit done. But I'm going to give Ray grace because he did say, yo, pardon me, y'all. I know this is taking a while. And test me on it. Tag him, test me on it. But we just got news that Inspector Deck moms have passed. So I'm a little shaken up. And maybe that's true. Could have been true. Maybe that was on his mind. But I'm thinking now that it was this damn jacket. And whatever them bagel meisters was putting in his ear from back then in 2010. Fast forward to now, y'all surprised, everybody shocked and saying, yo, hold on. Why is Raekwon the chef visiting Palantir? And why is he there? What is he there for? So I see people in the chat saying, well, what the hell is Palantir? Because y'all ain't been in class. See, we spoke about Palantir because we spoke about, right, Andreessen Horowitz, who Nas is in bed with. Yeah. These are men who are investment bankers, technology, superstars. Listen, think tanks, and all of them ain't thinking about your black ass. Unless they plotting to take you up out of here. Okay? That's who Palantir is. So, since some of y'all wasn't in class and don't know, I'm a reverse the notes. I'm gonna go straight to what Palantir is. So y'all could, stop asking me. Let's go straight to the notes. What is Palantir? Palantir is the most dangerous tech company you may have, or you may not have heard of. It uses artificial intelligence to weaponize our data against us. Built with CIA funding to support the U.S. war on terror, Palantir is a weapons company disguised as a software startup. Now it helps Israel plan its military operations and powers ISIS deportation machine. This is what it is. Check it, and it's everywhere. Palantir is used by militaries, police forces, banks, hospitals, and even your local pharmacy or favorite fast food place. Which means everything that y'all hit me with in the DMs about, yo, this water here, yo, this recall here, yo, this camera here, this is it. This is it. Okay? This technology is designed to help governments track and target individuals. It is killing people abroad and can be weaponized against everyone. That's why it must be stopped. But this is 2026. How did he rock with them in 2010? That's 16 years ago. That's before the pandemic. Nas was at Palantir in 2010 as well. So what did they know that they didn't share with Queensbridge or Shaolin? As I always tell you, celebrities don't care about you. They care about your interest in them. I keep teaching y'all that. But again, nobody listen to Bliz. They don't. Bliz is the bum nigga, so they don't listen. You understand? Everybody else is propped up. Yeah, even smart guys and shit who scam people. You understand? This shit is a game for them. And they gonna take y'all right with them. They don't care about y'all. But Bliz is a dumb one for caring about his people. Because I believe, in you. You understand? So that's what Palantir is. Y'all surprised that he's rocking with them in 2026? He been rocking with them since 2010. Somebody put a bug in his ear. What is a NYCHA houses raised? NYCHA houses raised from Shaolin, from Staten Island, have in common with O-Phase that start up and take. Really? What is the God doing with the 10%? Oh, man. See how deep it gets? See how deep it gets? What is the God doing with the 10%? And we wonder why, there's no our law school. Park Hill. Come on, man. Listen, again, separate the person from the art. The art is going to vibrate forever. It's going to hold you. But when the person gets sour, you got to see it for what it is. None of them in the industry give a fuck about any of y'all. Shit, half of them don't care about their own immediate bloodline. It's just is what it is. I mean, let's see who some of the individuals are at Palantir. These are not no small people. These are not no people who give any... Man, listen. Peter Andreas Thiel, born October 1967, is a German-American entrepreneur, venture capitalist, and conservative political activist. A co-founder of PayPal in 1998, Palantir Technologies in 2003, and Founders Fund 2005. He is also the first outside investor in Facebook in 2004. As of August 2026, Forbes estimated Thiel's net worth at $32 billion. Yeah, 32 billion. Yes, Marshy. Yup, JD Vance is his protege. Look, man, listen. What does Raekwon have in common with that individual? Let's continue. Alexander, Cademan Karp. Yeah, born October 1967 as well. So these two is real tight. Yeah, these two is Libra buddies. He's an American billionaire businessman and entrepreneur. He is the co-founder and CEO of Palantir Technologies. Yeah. Hold on. So that's Thiel and Karp. Let's see what Karp believes. So Karp said that technology companies like Palantir have an obligation to support the U.S. military. He said that he and Palantir are active in defending the values of the West. And our belief that the West is a superior way to live. We do know that the West came through searching for a new place to conquer, and they came here to the poor part of the planet, the wilderness of North America, and conquered the indigenous people here. That's the way of the West. Ofe. That's the way of the West. Slavery. That's the way of the West. He defended Palantir's contract with U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, which is ICE, during the controversy over family separations, saying that while separations are a really tough, complex, jarring moral issue, he favors a fair but rigorous immigration policy. He said that the U.S. government should have a strong hand in tech regulation and that Western countries should dominate AI research. Go ahead. How did Raekwon get in that mix? Raekwon didn't go to college. He ain't been to college like, right? Okay. Yeah. I'm saying. Look, man. Man, this is where we at with it. Hold on. We not done. We ain't done. We is not done. They got some more people. Who we got? Lonsdale? That's his name? Lonsdale is an active Republican political donor and fundraiser and has been involved with the Koch network. Y'all remember the Koch brothers? Y'all told us that the Koch brothers, remember all that? Back in 2010 and all that, everything on our timeline was Koch brothers this, Koch brothers that. Yeah, they New World Order. Or Koch brothers. Remember? This is the new Koch brothers, but Raekwon is down with them. Yeah, look. Yeah, he is a member of the board of trustees of the Ronald Reagan Presidential Foundation and Institute. In 2024, Lonsdale joined Douglas Leone, David O. Sachs, and other venture capitalists and tech executives in supporting Elon Musk's America PAC, a super PAC backing Donald Trump's 2024 presidential campaign. Lonsdale has been described as a friend and political confidant of Elon Musk. Yeah. According to news sources, Lonsdale is among the leaders of the super PAC and was a major fundraiser for the committee in addition to making his own $1 million contribution. Yeah, man. This is Palantir. This is who your man, this is who the chef is rocking with. Not just now. 2010. Y'all understand how long 16 years is? Do you? Northwest ain't even 16 yet. You understand that? Come on now. Let's go to Cohen. Cohen was born September 1982. And that shocked the shit out of me because he looked old as hell. Look. And is of Ashkenazi Jewish descent. Cohen graduated from Stanford with a BS in computer science. And while at Stanford, he focused on machine learning, artificial intelligence, and natural language processing, and did research with Professor Andrew Ng. Okay? Director of the Stanford Artificial Intelligence Lab. So this one, he ain't even hiding it. He's straight up Ashkenazi Jewish descent. What does Raekwon have? Man, y'all gotta tell me something. The ice cream man is coming. You looking good, fly-colored Asian. Listen, man. This is where we at. This is why our communities suffer. Because everything is more important than taking care of your own. Y'all can't never get away from it. You can't there's no getting around it. Either you with us or you with them. And your artists, your entertainers, your athletes are always with them. That is why homelessness in your communities is on the rise. That's why drug addiction is up. That's why domestic violence has skyrocketed. Because anybody of value and resource is with them. That's what it is. Let's see what else is part of this team. Robot techs, right? In 2007, he co-founded the company Robotex with his brother Adam Gettings. And yeah. This is the Gettings dude. Check it now. Check it. Check it. Let's see. Let's see what that is. The company provided remote control security robots for firefighters, police, and SWAT teams. The company was the idea of Thiel, right? Thiel also served on the board as a director and an investor. After Robotex presented some early robot prototypes, clients said they wanted smaller, easier to carry machines, so the Gettings brothers changed their focus and built mini robots with tank threads. And the threads is the little shit on the bottom, right? Okay? In 2021, the company was listed as a provider of robots for the police department. Yeah. This is who Wu-Tang Saga continues. This is who they with. Because if Ray do good, I don't know how. What can he provide to them? I never understand that. Because at a certain point, these individuals are not influential to us. So what do they provide for them? Right? Let's go. In 2016, Lonsdale founded the Cicero Institute conservative think tank and runs it along with his wife, Taylor. The group has pushed for criminalizing homelessness and rejecting housing first policies. This is who he with. This is who he's visiting. Okay? So now, check it. What is the Trump administration's relationship with Palantir? Palantir's stock skyrocketed when Donald Trump won the 2024 election. In Trump's second term, Palantir and other field projects, have at least 17 current or former employees working at the highest levels of the administration. That includes Vice President J.D. Vance, who was a former employee of Thiel. Palantir's leadership are major funders for MAGA candidates, and the company also donated to Trump's White House ballroom. So you're going to see Raekwon perform at the White House. Yeah. Nas perform at the White House, at the ballroom. We can make an educated guess that happens. So the guard, and I dare y'all niggas to excuse it away. There's no way that you can excuse it. Because, see, that's what niggas like to do. Y'all like to excuse and give passes to somebody because you like their music. You like how they move and how they talk. Your word. And politically, these niggas is putting you in a plantation. They'll sell your grandmama to the plantation. They don't give a damn. That's just the truth. Is the Purple Tape one of the greatest hip-hop tapes ever? Hell yeah. I got the original Purple Tape with the cassette package and the notes and the original packaging. I got one. Got the Purple Tape. I know that shit worth about 10 grand now. Is it one of the best? Yeah. Or I bump it? Yeah. That's the art. That's the creativity. That's the creativity. That's the art. But this nigga down with Trump and Palantir and Netanyahu. That's just what it is. Ain't no excusing it. None. Right there in black and white. Y'all looking at the damn picture? This is old. They got the new picture. This is 2010. Palantir. On the BET Awards, BET Cypher shit. It is what it is. Again, this ain't to get you upset. This ain't to say, yo, fuck that nigga. No, this is to understand people, understand war, know who your enemies are. That's why I don't move around. I don't. I stay in the struggle. Because niggas are sleeping with the enemy. They are. And they resent you for being who you are. Nobody don't want me to move nowhere. They never did. Because I represent what they not. Strength, integrity. Can't dangle no bag in front of me. You just can't. It's just that simple. We cannot excuse that. So tell him to come to class. Tag him. But what can he say? I'm fronting? I don't front. I ain't no fraud. Nothing fraudulent about me. Nowhere. Not in the street. Not behind a wall. not near the industry. Ain't never been no fronting at all. I hold secrets. I hold them. You never heard me sit up here and just go for days and weeks on talking about industry. Y'all don't hear that. Y'all don't hear me come and talk about anybody who's a client of mine. I got A1 clients who sleep literally with A-list dudes. Y'all never heard that. And them same broads try to throw the box at me too. Yeah. But see, I love the lady, so you can flash it if you want, and I'll rate it for you. Yeah. That mustard box was about an 8. Yeah. Cause I'm a straight man. Ain't no weird shit with me. Women is beautiful. Yeah. So it ain't no fronting over here. It's no fraud. I am who I am. You dig? So they showing you who they are because they showing you who they with. Then draw a line in the sand, and this is what they standing with. And y'all got to recognize that and see, like, oh, shit. Because the quicker you see it, the quicker you can build your tribe. Because you will get caught up. They're not playing. This is heavy shit here. CIA, Donald Trump, think tanks, billionaires. You crazy? Surveillance and all that shit? You serious? He don't have to be a rat. He don't. Because he already in the mix. He hot being around him. If you are somebody who is working for the community, if you are somebody who's working for the benefit of your people, you understand? You can't be around that. We seen that, right? With Fred Hampton, right? Homie was on him. You gotta be aware. You gotta, nah. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Cause I gotta pop one of y'all first. It's not gonna be me. So and don't think it trickles down, cause it's a mentality. When y'all see niggas, yo, I gotta get the bag. Yo, I gotta blow my platform up. Yo, I gotta do this. That's white man thought. That's what that is. You understand? They want to get close. Now they gonna watch. Now, don't be surprised. I'm telling you now. If you don't see a streamer or a podcaster, and y'all see them at the next Palantir joint, because that's what is gonna happen. Somebody that's influential, and they love Ray, and they're gonna send Ray right at them. So I'm telling y'all now in this class what that leads to and where they at with it. Supporters of ICE, supporters of Trump, supporters of Israel. So now you got to say, what is a rap dude doing around that? What is an MC? Then you got to think, homie 50 years old. How else is he going to pull resource to take care of himself? Okay? Okay? Man, listen, Marshall Hilfiger was light. Again, that's the old world. That's rotary phone era thinking. That's rotary phone era being. Hilfiger, right? Calvin Klein, Polo. Those were tangible resources. If I stand with Tommy, if I stand with Ralph, that's resource, right? I could get a jean in my name. I could get a sneaker in my name. Because I'm not pulling nothing from the music. If y'all didn't know it then, y'all know it now. Burt Patel office. Every 90 days, maybe, if I go on tour. Niggas wasn't getting no money. So they had to do the clothing brands. They had to run around to get different shit. What do you think is happening now? That you don't even hear they shit on the radio no more. Dudes ain't been on the radio in 10 years. They gotta bust a move. They can't come back to the hood. You understand? Because they can't be like Power, right? Rest in peace. Power was able to go back to the hood. And if he had to, do his 1-2s again. You understand? The rest of them can't do that. The older they got, the more kids they had. Now they grandfathers. They can't risk a bid because they never did a bid. How else they going to eat? I don't fault them for that. Their integrity and their consciousness doesn't allow them to be in a struggle. That's it. That's it. That's all we have to look at. Yo, they can't do it. That's their choice. Hey, it is what it is. I just know what it is. And it's all of them. All of them. They trying to figure it out. How can I eat? You can't retire. You understand? What they're going to do. So they hope platforms or this little space that I'm in never get 200,000. Nah, they don't want that. They don't want that. How? And I'm spitting fire. Class after class after class. Truth after truth after truth. Because my students have to be on point because we're dealing with life and death. We're dealing with educating your children and the rest of your family because the oppressor don't want you to know nothing. Okay? Ghostface 2, Mark. Ghostface was signed to Def Jam. Did songs with Beyonce. Come on now. Ghostface was on Aaliyah before Dame and them. Come on now. Come on now. Anyway, let's keep it moving. I just had to do it because I was there. I was there tonight. I was there that whole day. Damn, that night. I seen every cipher that day. We was right there watching them record. I think the chick, what's the knuck if you buck girl? And Diamond was there. Seen when she came in. Then I seen her transformation by the time she was recording. Oh, God damn, that was shorty. Whole 360. Cube came, one take. Run came, one take. You understand? Wiz was there. A whole bunch of them. Okay? So, I just want y'all to know what Palantir is. If you didn't know, now you know. Okay. Okay. Let's keep... And look, the jewel is that was 2010. This is 2016. This information just coming out. So, well, this is 2026, pardon me, going into 27. So whoever's down with something now, we won't know until, man, 2030. But they're going to front for you like Chicken Boss and all these little weird, and Meek Mill and all these niggas on these yachts and these boats. I could imagine. I could imagine what them old phases doing to them black men and they grippers. Telling you, there's no just being around it. You don't bring no value. These Ofe billionaire men compete with each other when it comes to politics and intelligence and intellect and conniving and backstabbing each other. What do you think they doing with some niggas from the hood that ain't graduate high school? What value do they bring to them? Especially when they falling out of influence with our kids. What are they doing over there? They're getting blown out. That's it. Now, y'all can choose to believe different. Nigga, not me. Not me. Half of them barely speaking English good. Still saying, know what I'm saying, son? Your word done. They barely speak and articulate on a higher level. What they doing around billionaires who are technology experts? Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all smarter than that. Okay, where we at? KeKe Wyatt. Yeah, we got to go to KeKe first. Oh, man, we got to go to KeKe. We have to. Because that's going to segue into the bitch assness. Because how it's moving and where it went. So they got a video of KeKe Wyatt singing. And there's always videos of KeKe Wyatt singing. There's nothing spectacular about that. Not at all. She got a crazy beautiful voice. Always had. I really believe when I first saw her, because again, I was off the set. So a lot of these artists that broke out, at a certain time, I was up north. So my ear is different. I heard that voice, seen the video. I said, oh, shit, Shorty is the truth. Then she did the joints with Avant. Whoa. Whoa. Who this? I'm like, this is it. This is it. Shorty's out of here. She's about to really take off. She had all the tools. The voice, the presence, the look. Then what she do? She banged out her goddamn, I think it was her husband at the time. I really did. I believe, yeah. Banged him. Then he put hands on her. They had DV situation. Poked him up and went to jail. Well, I had not much appreciation, Kelton, for the war effort. Look. Banged him. Went to jail. Oh, god damn it. KeKe just ruined it for us. No more music. She went to jail. But it wasn't for a long time. I thought she did a little bit. She got out. She did like 3 months. Okay? But banged him out on Christmas. Yeah, praise Jesus. Yeah. Banged him. Oh! Put that man down. So, no more KeKe. Sparingly, we'll hear about her. Then, she did a resurgence. After about 6 kids or something, started seeing her on, what was that, R&B Divas? It was something that came out, and even shit, that was a while ago. But we started seeing her again. I don't recall any new music. But just seeing her was enough. Because she never lost her voice. She was, she's one of them that we always rooted for. Damn, what the fuck happened to Avant? Because Shorty could sing his ass off too. He was real deals. Was he signed a job? Because if he was signed a job, Kelly got his ass up out of there. Yeah, Avant was nice. Shorty did, yeah. Anyway, there's a video going out. I guess it was just this weekend. I know I seen it. When did I see? Did I see that video Friday? I believe it was Friday or Saturday. And immediately I knew what people were going to comment on. Yeah. Immediately. Because there was always speculation Since the reality TV show and the interviews and, you know, the explosion of social media, whether or not KeKe Wyatt went up under the knife, whether she had a BBL, whether, you know, with all this other bullshit that I don't never get, you know, too deep into, especially because she half Ofe. Her mammy is Ofe. Yeah, she got that Ofe DNA, so she gonna have a little funny shape. And then, man, she done had 10 kids. So that's where it gets a little weird for me. You understand? Oh, okay, good looking out, Moo. He was on MCA. All right, good looking out. That's where it gets weird for me. Cause I know our women, and she identifies as our women. You know, she says she's a black woman because she was brought up and raised in black environment. But your mammy Ofe, our women, shit, they got 3 or 4 babies. Either going one or 2 ways. Either they gonna be a plumper or they gonna be thick to death. That, yeah. 4 or 5, yeah. Either they gonna be a plumper and run around here like Big Mama, or they gonna be nice and right. So by her having so many, we would believe that, damn, she would be holding. She would, you know, have something. So when we've seen her as of late, you know, she don't have much, you know, legs and calves. Damn it, she should at least have some thighs and hips. That shit is sus. Now, one time she was decent, but it's looking real sus now. So again, that's where the rumors come in at. But Howard, let's stick to this most recent video. The most recent video is going viral because KeKe running around with a llama's foot. Now, I don't know. We gonna go to the notes and see what that's about. But man, yeah. Woman got a llama foot in there and woo, woo. That's what people are looking at. Yeah. Men and women alike. They like this. What's going on? What's going on, Mrs. Wyatt? Now again, giving birth to 9 children. And one, I believe she had complications with the stillbirth, but still, I believe she went through full 3 trimesters, right? Man, I don't know what's going on. I seen it. If you saw the video, you saw it. Man, damn a camel toe. That's a llama foot. And we not gonna excuse, we making no excuse. We just trying to, what's going on down there? It could be for a number of reasons. So look, listen. Before we go too far, let's go to the notes and see what it could be. Okay? Yeah, look. And y'all ladies, help me out. Y'all in the buildings, sister comrades, y'all up in here. Look, pregnancy can bring changes to your vagina and labia, and that's normal. Hormonal shifts and increased blood flow may lead to swelling, color changes, heightened sensitivity, and other temporary differences. While childbirth can also affect the area, most changes are mild and tend to resolve over time. Overall, everybody is unique, and any lasting differences are usually minor. But after so many times of being with child, and going through trimesters and gaining weight and like you said, gaining man, increased blood flow and swelling. Boy, that llama foot is pronounced, especially when she's in fashion that's current today. That's current. I mean, all y'all wear tights. And what's crazy to me, and I didn't have a class on it, but for some reason, old fake women, the new thing this summer, well, from spring to this summer, has been athletic gear, no drawers, same print. Camel toe up print. It's like, again, it's not like I'm a man, straight man. So you look, you're gonna see it. And if you're in a car driving on a regular basis, it's always at eye level. Because you can't hit the pedestrian, you're sitting there seeing them. I'm like, come on, I know I'm not bugging. It's been everywhere this summer. So she had on black latex or black tights, whatever she had on, and that llama foot was right there. So again, let's see what. Look. Let's get back to the notes. Okay. For the most part, though, the size and shape of your labia, both inner and outer, are determined by your genetics, not hormone levels or sexual activity. Just like other body parts, the labia and vaginas come in different shapes and sizes. So we know she have Ophe. We know that she's been pregnant quite often. Maybe, that could attribute to the size of it. Because it was pronounced. And it's throwing people because maybe we never seen it. Maybe they never seen that on her before. We've seen it in tights and all that, and it wasn't never like that. And because her shape is so funny now, it's causing you to look. Because she's 11 kids in, 10 kids in. She should be thick. She should be whole. And she's not aging terribly. Like, she's not wearing age on her. If she showcases it, we're going to see it. So let's see what's typical. The labia majora, which is the outer lips of the vagina, can range from full to flat and may fluctuate a bit with weight changes. So we know she's been heavy. We know she's been thin. We know she's been pregnant. We know she, has been not. But, okay. Listen, the labia minora, which is the inner, typically measure between about 0.7 and 5 centimeters in length. They may be completely hidden by the labia majora, or the bottom edge may extend beyond them. Okay, the vagina is on average about 3 inches long from the cervix to the vulva. Every vagina varies in shape and color. Because it's highly elastic, the vagina is designed to stretch and accommodate your baby during birth. So it's not foreign for her to be thick down there, to have a fat, musty box. Not foreign. Not at all. Okay? Not at all. But the video takes a turn when we see who's actually behind the phone or the camera, whatever. It's Mendices. Yeah, Mendices from Harlem. Harlem, y'all made it to class again. Shout out. Yeah, Mendices. And that's where it started to get funny for me. Because people, women, and some men, weird-ass men, started making comments about Mendices and filming or recording it. And it was on his Snapchat. My thing is, okay, I can see the women. Some women may be taken aback by it. You know, extra Puritan and, moral, whatever the hell these women want to call it. And so used to disrespecting, again, straight men liking pussy. I think that's just weird. What else are they supposed to like? But again, that's the narrative nowadays. You're not supposed to. You understand? But the men, that's what was weird for me. You have men talking about women. These ain't supposed to be doing that. Why is he doing that? I'm like, what kind of lame dudes are y'all? Why is a man who's supposed to be straight worrying about what another straight man is doing when it comes to an adult woman? Why are y'all worrying about what he do with his eyes, with his jump off? What man does that? That's suspect shit. That's the pause shit. And you got a lot of simp, foul-ass clown niggas that do that. They worry about what another man does with his shit. So that narrative started spreading. And if you see the video, wherever you see it, you'll see a lot of men commenting on this shit. And you're like, what? Norman DC's, knowing that he did time. Yeah, federal time. Where he couldn't see no musty box. Federal time. Knowing that he's a father. Knowing that you ain't never seen nothing sweet about him. That shit, man. You should applaud the fact that he still like musty box. That he gonna acknowledge something that's weird that you're in a private, small setting wearing leggings like that where everybody can see that damn llama foot. You ain't ignoring. Who's ignoring that? Right? That's what these dudes are doing now. And it's prevalent. It's very prevalent. So you, as a hetero, as a straight man, not supposed to like musty box, but you could be around these little fairy ass boys that's playing all these little weird LGBTQ games with each other. The streamers, the podcasters, and all that, playing dick in the butt games and jokes and all that shit. That's normal. That's accepted. You see? This is how the propaganda pieces move. This is the head shit. Because any black man that's worried about what another black man do with his, that black man is thinking like a Karen. He's thinking like a white woman. When you that concerned. That's punk shit. But be bromance with me, buddy with me. Don't look at the box. That's some weirdo shit. It is what it is. But that's the narrative that's being played in that video. They starting to come at Mendici as if he wasn't supposed to see that. And record it. And put it on his snap. You dig? That's where we at with it right now. Them same men that's trying to check Mendici's, they won't say shit about a Saucy. They won't say shit about what's the man name that got locked up now for messing with that little boy in Chingy. They won't come at that. You understand? But they'll come at Mendici for looking at that box. That's weird. That's effeminate-ass lame behavior. That's batting for the other team. And that's for real. That's for real. See, but that comes from being a simp, from being a punk, from controlling your own. or making an attempt to be in a space with a real woman. They try to monitor yours and you. What the fuck is you doing? Which is why pimps don't be with nobody but pimps. Y'all don't ever recognize that? Y'all never peeped that? Pimps don't run around with squares. They don't run around with tricks. They don't run around with lames. They don't run around with killers. They don't. Good looking out, OG. Yeah, Sydney Star. You understand? Pimps don't do that. Because you understand that them lames will kill you behind that. Because you can make their mama appreciate information in the life the way they can. You can make their grandmammy, you can make their wife, their sister appreciate information. You understand? That's the difference. And them tricks, them lames, them simps, they'll kill you, man. Just for that alone. So they don't rock with that. They know better. They're not going to, because that's what it is. There's a hate that comes from a man pushing man energy out on a woman, and a woman respecting receiving a man's energy. People hate that. Especially if you feeding her and taking care of her. And I mean taking care of her mentally, physically, and spiritually. And you can get them to stand at attention to where this lame can't get shit. So pimps don't be around nobody like that. Their circles remain small. They don't even be around gorillas, because gorillas ain't no pimps. They haven't earned no stripes. They haven't earned the... Nah. They haven't earned the title of your awesome lord, because they gorillas. They beaten. There's no thought. There's no finesse. There's nothing with it. So they don't even be around gorillas. No, man. It's their way. Because the envy will make them dudes kill you. They'll wait till you sleep. They'll send police at you, all type of shit. That's them lame niggas that worry about what another man is doing with another grown-ass woman. So when they critique him in DC on this shit, get the fuck out of here. I'm supposed to do what he do. Simps share mentality with old women. So in that, we get to the grand simp tonight. And shit, I wasn't even on. Man, listen, I've been wanting to get on this dude, but I let him live. And I believe I let him live because I knew he was going to fall on his own sword. I knew it. I never brought this Yada dude to class because he's a clown. Straight clown. Never needed to, because he really wasn't in the lane for class. He wasn't political. Not at all. He wasn't helping anybody. Not at all. Another persona who paid their way into the program. Like I tell you, you could be anything you want on social media. Just pay into it and move the program. Any one of y'all can take the program and run with it. You'll be viral. You'll be a sensation. Your numbers will go up. Any of y'all can do it. Pay into it. Get your smoke and mirrors, get your bells and whistles, and boom, you'll be viral like that. I'm seeing some people doing now. Every day I see, I said, oh, this one about to blow, that one about to blow. They can make go, yeah. So when I seen this Yada dude and I'm hearing the shit that he's saying, I'm like, this nigga's a simp. But again, in his venom that he was spitting on black men, single men, married men, he was so anti in that venom. I said, yeah, one or two things gonna happen. He's gonna fall on his own sword or somebody gonna pop his head off. And wouldn't you know it? Ha! Just a few hours ago, the man Yada wife, what is her name? Well, what's this chick name? Aja Yada or Divine Queen Yada just said that this man put hands on her. The same man that claimed that you supposed to give $50,000 to your $100,000. Your wife ain't supposed to work, do nothing. And women was eating that dumb shit up from this little munchkin. Eating it up. Viral sensation. Putting on all type of what. Then at one time I seen him in the wasn't he dressed like the goddamn Sultan of Brunei? Wearing that shit. Then he have like Aladdin shoes and he was wilding. And again, y'all send him y'all money. Send it to him. Yeah. Y'all feed that nigga bullshit. You don't want nothing else but somebody who could make you feel comfortable in your dreams of being close to the white man and not being bothered. See, y'all believe these dudes who tell you, man, listen, if you do this, you could be on a plantation and be in a big house doing nothing. Because that's all that is when they pitching this bullshit to you. Man, get the bag. Man, get the dollar. Man, you supposed to be successful. You supposed to shine. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, they want you to believe that you're going to be comfortable in the big house and not have to do nothing because you paid into the program. You dumbasses. Ain't no paying into this shit. Nah, it don't work like that. These bagel mites is gonna work your ass. You won't have to work. Trust. But the wife just did video with the eye jammy. Yeah, she got the black eye jammy and the jaw swollen. I'm leaving him. Yeah, I can't take it. I tried it. I did everything I could. Yeah, this front ass nigga, this fraud. Yeah. Again, somebody that I watch take off, boom, from out of nowhere. Watch them. I'm watching some other women. I'm watching a couple other dudes. I'm telling you, they're going to be viral real soon. And again, because they're not helping anybody, because they're not talking, educating, bringing our people up, making them feel good, they're not in my space. So as long as they don't talk reckless, as long as they don't say anything that's counterproductive to what we doing, I leave them alone. They won't make it to class. But they all following the same program. They want to eat off y'all, and that's what they doing. So, Yada little ass, yeah, I don't know. He hasn't been charged. I haven't read anything where he's been charged with assault and domestic violence. But the wife has been on social media just a few hours ago with a shiner. And she light skinned. Yeah, she light-skinned girl, like the little girl from House Party Kid. Yeah. Eye jammy, jaw swollen. And again, since I practice domestic violence prevention and awareness, sis, you in for a long haul if you don't get up. I mean, it's one thing to say that you leaving and you may file for divorce and all that, but you got to go all the way through because he hasn't made a statement, right? We don't know if he's going to be charged. If this man don't go to jail, damn, sis. Man, it ain't looking good. Andre, you said he has a severe paw problem. He done did this before? If he did this before, why did he go viral with giving relationship advice? That's funny to me. See, most of my clients know what kind of advice I get them. Why? Because I'm successful. I never been back to the P now. Never. 21 years, free. So I know how to do parole. I know how to remain disciplined. Yeah. 30 years keeping a woman happy. I know some people who can't do it for 30 days. 30 days, woman kicking them in their ass and kicking them out and doing all type of shit. Can't do it for 30 days. I know some dudes that can't keep a woman happy for 3 weeks. Okay? So when I come and I'm giving assessments and sessions and all that, I don't care where I meet you at. You could be at what you believe is your worst. I'm going to make sure that you turn that around. Because I'm an expert with it. Whatever the strategy, the tactics, whatever it takes to get you to stop drinking, to stop smoking, to start working out, to do all these things, whatever it is, wherever I got to meet you, we're going to meet at. And I dare somebody to say something different, especially when they can't do it. They won't do it because they need to shit their damn selves. You understand? So how y'all blowing these dudes up? Y'all, because again, he put on the bells and the whistles, the mirrors and the smoke screens, did the Wizard of Oz shit, because that's all the social media shit is. This is the Wizards of Oz. Okay? And that's what they do. So now he fell on the sword. We're going to see if he get arrested and charged and go to jail. We're going to see how serious this wife is. Because you came on social media with an eye jammy. Don't backpedal now. Take your ass down to the DA and do what need to be done. Yeah. Okay? Y'all had enough of class? Yeah, because I know I had enough of class. I had enough of class for this evening. And listen, we don't want a repeat of last class where they tried to dead. Yeah, man, I had to go through a whole lot to get that last class uploaded. I had to go find it. I had to get back on. Yeah, they did some magic bullshit because I guess people are sick of the truth and how much love I receive from my classroom assistants, from the class. You understand? That's a vibration. You educate me, I educate you. You love me, I love you. We support and build each other. And don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Build our tribe. Because everybody else is connected. Deep. Deep. They connected. They in bed with each other. Straight like that. If Raekwon is with Ashkenazi Jews, you already know what's up. Excuse me. You already know what's up. Yeah, that's what we're going to do, y'all. That's what we're going to do. We had a good class. I'm glad y'all came. I'm glad y'all came. Did y'all get learned up tonight? Yeah, we got learned up tonight. Tell them to stop playing with me. Ain't no frauds here. I am who I am. Ain't that right, Marshall? Yeah, I am who I am. I get job done. When Big Daddy Kane say, I work. Baby, I work. Baby, I work. Come on now. Come on now. Go back. If you're new here, go back. Class after class after class, go back. Test my square. All right? Don't be disappointed. That's who he is. That's who he always been. That's who he always been. Don't be disappointed in the chef. Right? It's like I had the hip dudes, one of the dudes asked, yo, what up with Eve? Y'all see Eve. That's what she wanted. That's what she wanted. There's no way you can end up like that. With these old face, when you see these people, that's the class I was supposed to give tonight. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah. Boy, I just had to make sure y'all understand the difference, you know, between a simp and a pimp, between a lame, between somebody that's borderline now later skittle. You gotta watch them straight men that claim to be straight when they worrying about what other dudes are doing, what they ain't. Nobody knows what goes on between a grown man and a grown woman. If you following old faith values and principles and morals, that's on you. Other people have different connections based on where their consciousness is. Stop peeking in other people's shit and trying to figure it out when you don't have shit. Okay? Well, I don't know about all that. Raw talk. I don't know. I don't know. Nothing came about from that. And that was the only that shit ain't even really move numbers like that. You dig? Yeah, Jizza been at Harvard. Most of them, you know, been at those Ivy League schools and all that. But no, they even Jizza at Harvard. That ain't got shit. Ray with them folks. Don't nothing trump that. Yeah. Don't nothing trump that. Yeah, he with them folks, with Trump, he with that's man, you can't get no more hot than that. You can't get no more hot than that. Surveillance, military, police, war, you come on. It is what it is, but we gotta go. Again, classroom assistants, much appreciation for holding me down as you always do. To those who funded the war effort, much appreciation. To those who didn't, we understand. To those who peeking in and didn't comment, we know what we know what it is. We know what the program is. We know excuse me, we know the hate. We know the hate. I keep telling y'all, there's a fear of responsibility. There's a fear of responsibility. When you talk about taking off the old faith, when you talking about coming up out of the system, when you talking about allowing this shit to collapse and rebuilding, you are responsible for everything. So I don't want to hear about this water, this electricity, this, that. That's your fault. Because you rely on them for everything. So if Gary and Deanna don't have no electricity, that's on them. If they 75 to 80% black, where's your local politicians? Where's your community businesses that deal with electricity and all that? That means y'all still relying on the old faith for your very lives, man. That's ignorant in this damn time. In a town or city that's 75% black. Y'all talking about y'all don't have what? Y'all don't control infrastructure? Y'all not in a space where y'all showing everybody in the black community how to put solar panels on their homes? How to have your own water treatment plants? own farmland and all. Fuck is y'all doing out there? Whatever the old faith give you, he could take at any given time. That's on y'all. That's how it is. It's 2026. We're not in 1856. There's no excuse for it. None. 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 But y'all invest in bullshit. Invest fast. Stupid shit. Yada telling you to give 100,000 to a potential broad. You don't even know the broad. He showing you how to trick Ronalds, and y'all running with it. Stupid shit. Nigga telling you we need a museum. Or we need this school. And y'all don't even have the infrastructure for your survival. Backwards ass bullshit, but y'all don't listen to Bliz. So we out. Yeah. My truckers, be safe out there. Yeah. You see, I didn't touch the North Carolina. Yeah. I keep telling y'all remain militant. I keep telling y'all to run in packs. I keep telling y'all to communicate with each other. Listen. Go ahead. Go outside by yourself. If you want to in this day and time. In these weird ass towns. In these far off cities. And you ain't got no hammer, nothing on you. And you get found. And listen. Remain militant. Do what's supposed to be do. Don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. You got it. You want it. If you go up under here, get your sessions in. If you haven't got an assessment, get your assessment in. Let's get to healing. And then arming up. And then taking what's ours. All right? Yeah. Definitely beware of them lizards. Yeah, them rest stop dots out there. Y'all truckers, man. Get home. Drop your load and get home. Don't mess with them little dotty dots at the rest stop in Joppa Town. And what's the other one? Spotsylvania. And what's the other one? What's the other one? South Hill. All them little rest stops. Yeah. All right? Yeah. And 55 gang. Get y'all grades up.